Can you lay out what you feel, how these sanctions connect to the migration to the United States from Venezuela and Cuba?
Yes. Good morning, Amy. Thanks for having me on the show. Effectively, there is significant evidence surveyed in the report that I just authored, as well as in other academic studies, that economic sanctions have an adverse effect, a major adverse effect on living conditions in target countries. Some of the studies find that the imposition of sanctions by the U.S. Leads to a decline in income per capita of up to 26%. That's the equivalent of causing a Great Depression. Another study found increases or declines in life expectancy of between 1.2 and 1.4 years. That's the equivalent of the mortality effects of the COVID pandemic. So when sanctions are imposed on a country like Venezuela and like Cuba, they lead to a major economic contraction. In Venezuela, GDP per capita has fallen by 72%. And this has generated a massive exodus. Almost 25% of the population has left, and many of them are trying to make their way to the border and trying to enter the United States. So definitely we have economically induced migration in both of these countries, and there's a strong contribution of economic sanctions. In the case of Venezuela, sanctions have targeted the oil industry. The oil industry produces 95% of the country's foreign currency revenue. So if the country can't sell oil, it can't import basic goods, it can't import food, it can't import medicines. So living conditions deteriorate markedly, and that's why people want to leave.